Hi everyone, I'm D.Moji speaking, and in a very short while I'll be taking you through MMM in general, the ideologies of MMM, how it works, the rules, the benefits, so that you can make decisions for yourself on joining this great, wonderful financial social network. Once again, I'm D.Moji. I'm glad you're here with me, and I hope that would help you figure this whole thing out. Now, basically, we'll start with the ideologies of MMM. What is MMM all about? Why was it founded? What do they intend to achieve with MMM? Now we'll start with a little story. Here on the screen, we can see basically we have the financial institutions, mainly the banks. We have a lender, we have a borrower. Now, who is the lender? The lender is me and you. We basically all have our cash. We put it into the bank, right? So that, when we want it, we go get it back. Now there's a borrower who comes along who needs our cash. I put in $10, you put $10, someone else puts $10, and just like that. And a borrower comes around that he needs cash from the bank. The bank gives him $10. He's to pay back to the bank $13. Don't forget that ab initio, the cash with the bank is giving the borrower is our money, your money, my money. And when this borrower of a person comes back to, pay back to the bank, he pays at an interest of, let's say, 30%, and the bank takes it all. There's nothing for you, there's nothing for me. And remember, it's our money which we contributed, that we gave to the bank as our savings or whatever. The bank is giving it out, making all that money, nothing comes to us. That's why we have this challenge, and that's what MMM has come to address. So basically, what's MMM all about? MMM is simply about fairness and believes that there should be more fairness in our financial system and that people should derive more benefits from their money which goes into the system. And it's all common sense. And when my money goes into the system, I give my money to the banks and all that. I would want more percentage. After all, it's my money. And if we all come back for our money at the same time, the banks won't really have enough money to give out. So, hey, I'm doing the bank a service by giving them cash they can give out and make money, right? And so I deserve more appreciation. I deserve more benefits from what I've done. It's simple. That's the MMM logic. People who work and provide services to their world earn far less than people in government. And of course, the heads of these financial institutions who make all these rules, and they basically print money, make the laws governing it, and you and I barely ever benefit from these laws. So MMM simply wants to address that. MMM simply wants to help us, give us a platform where you and I can actually give out our money the way we wish, receive good enough interests for it, and that's all. That's basically that. So we can be in charge of our own financial freedom. Now, that being said, I want to let you know how MMM works. First of all, it's clear to state that MMM is no bank. MMM is not an online business. It's not a high yield investment program. It's not even an investment. It's not a multi level marketing business. There's no contract in MMM. There are no lenders. There are no debtors. You don't have to pledge your property. There are no creditors. Nothing. It is simply a global mutual aid fund, a world people's bank, as it were, a financial social network, a kind of common storage box where everybody saves their money and they take it where they need it. So just imagine that you have your money, you're saving somewhere, and then whenever you need it, you call for your money and you have some interest attached to it. This is simply what MMM brings to the table. This is what makes MMM unique. Now, what else do we have to talk about? Now, we want to know simply MMM is like the referee, like I said here. MMM is only giving you a technical platform to help millions of people, participants worldwide, connect those who need help to those who are willing to provide help. And MMM is doing this at no charge. Well, your bank is doing something similar, but at a whole lot of charges for you, for commissions and turnover, what have you, and blah, 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 bank charges, SMS charges, and what have you. But MMM is doing this same thing for you at no charge. MMM is not benefiting from this scheme. You're not paying MMM anything. MMM is simply like the referee in a football match, for instance, where you have these guys on this side and these guys on this side. MMM is only somewhere in between, doing what for you exactly? Making sure that those who are providing help can do that effectively with an automated system created by them, and those who are receiving help can also receive that effectively. Setting the rules also so that there could be fair play, so that you don't cheat me and I don't cheat you, and that's just that. So MMM is only the technical platform provider actually helping us do this whole exchange free of charge. Now, um, how does it work actually? Simply, nothing more, nothing less. On your screen, you will see where you have provide help or get help. These are the two basic things you do in MMM. You simply declare your willingness to provide help by clicking on the provide help button. You go through all the other things that pop out. You confirm that you're doing this of your own volition, and you indicate the amount of assistance you are willing to provide. You're under no duress, you're under no compulsion. You choose to say, okay, I'm willing to provide help of so and so amount, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, when you do that, the next thing that happens is that very moment, your account is rewarded with Mavros. What's a Mavro? The same way you have your dollar or naira or pound, these are country, currencies. But for MMM, we use what we call the Mavro. That's the internal currency of MMM. It just basically, shows how your money grows at the rate of 30% per month. It shows the sum you are eligible to request for when it's also due. So looking at this little screen right here, this person must have provided help of 300,000 Nigerian naira created on what date was that? That was on the 21st of September. And you could see that on the current date, the value is about 339,074 naira, Mavro Nigerian naira. And on the release date, this is what amount is going to be. So basically, the Mavro basically helps us calculate actually how much your money is growing, what it's going to be like after everything and all that. So this is like your dashboard. When you come into your personal office, you click on Mavro, you see the breakdown of it all, when you provided the help, the release date, and all of that information. You find it here and how much your money is growing. Okay, next, we're still on how it works. So when you declare interest to provide help, you are matched with someone. You get this notification in your email, you see it in your personal office. Someone who you're supposed to provide help to within 48 hours. So basically, when you're matched to provide help to someone, on your screen, on your dashboard, you're going to see something like this. And then you come and click on this little button here that says, that pops out this box here telling you, oh, I completed this payment, or I want to make payment and stuff. You come here, you click on the details, you get the receiver's details. You go to the bank or you do your transfer, make payment, and then get the proof of payment. Of course, you take a picture or something of that sort, or you scan a document saying, this is the proof that I paid this person. You come back to this place, click on this box, click on I completed this payment, and you upload your payment proof, and that's about that. So it's as easy as it goes. Remember, you have to do all of this within 48 hours. If you do it later than 48 hours, it doesn't count and you'll be blocked from the system. Also note that you can get help whenever you want. And when you want to get help, basically you go back to the same screen I showed you earlier on, where you simply click on get help and follow the processes, and that's it. As seamless and simple as that. Fine. So now you've learned how you can provide help in MMM. You also have a clue of how to get help in MMM. So we'll proceed. Next, the rules of MMM. Every community, everything that works must have a rule, else it will be messed up by people. So we have certain rules in MMM that makes this whole thing easy and seamless. One, only a person of legal age can participate in MMM. Some countries say 18, some countries say 21 years, but you find out that for your country and know that only a person of legal age can participate in MMM. You can only have one account per participant. So you can't open up two accounts, begin to take referral bonuses from yourself or begin to do any other thing like that, and that is not transparent. No. MMM stipulates you must have only one account. If you have more than one account, you'll be blocked. You can have more than one bank account attached to your personal office, but that account must do the accounts you attach to your personal office, like let's say 3 accounts, for instance, must bear your name and your surname. If it bears any other name and surname, you will be blocked. You'll be penalized for good. You don't share your emails and bank details with other people. Why? Because they could log into your account and do stuff. And of course, you'll be placed on what we call moratorium. Moratorium simply means you're not going to be able to cash out until you've proven your identity by way of supplying your international passport or what have you. It's all for your own safety. If you don't make payment on time within 48 hours, you will be blocked because there's a time frame you're working with here. You don't edit your banking details or change your passport or your password less than 15 days to when you want to get help. Why? Because if you change any of these details, MM would have to verify these details, so don't go paying someone else. Simple and short, all for your own good. Whenever you get help in MMM, you must write a letter of happiness within 3 days of getting help. Of course, that makes sense. You can't, make all this money and how do we call it? You can't benefit from this system without sharing the good news. No, that's not good. So you must write a letter of happiness every 3 days. Oh, sorry, within 3 days of getting help. Next, you don't fail to confirm payment. So when someone pays into your account, when you get help and someone pays you, you must go into your personal office and acknowledge payment, or else you will be blocked. You don't also click I refuse to make payment more than once in a month, because after all, you indicated interest in doing this anyway. So always keep these things in mind. There are other little rules, but these are the basic rules that if you keep, you'll be fine. Next, what are the benefits of MMM? Everything we do must be beneficial to us, else we don't do it, right? So MMM, one of the benefits we have, one of the golden benefits is that your Mavro grows 30% per month. So that when you provide an assistant of 10,000 naira, for instance, it begins to grow from that day. And in 30 days, you should have about 13,000 naira in total. So your Mavro, whatever money you provide help with, grows at a rate of 30% per month. This is a huge benefit, so that when you're getting help of 30% more than what you provided. That's a huge benefit of MMM. Secondly, another benefit of MMM, as we can see here, is that you have referral bonuses of 10%, of donation. What do we mean by that? If you refer someone and register him in MMM and he donates 100,000 naira, for instance, you have 10% of that, which is 10,000 naira, as your own benefit, and that's good for any other currency in your country or whatever. That's simply the way it works. Thirdly, another benefit of MMM, as we can see, is registration bonuses. Now, when you register for the first time, MMM says welcome by giving you either $20 or $50 or $100, depending on how much you contribute. So we can see the prices here, the rewards here. If you contribute between $50 and $499, you get $20 bonus. But if you contribute between $500 and $2,999, you get $50 bonus, and it goes all the way down. This is all to say, hey, you're welcome. We like having you here. Please keep doing what you do. Again, we have the guiders or leadership bonus. In MMM, we have guiders. When you become a guider, when you've had so many people under you, you've passed through the guider school and training, and you're now guiding other people, there are bonuses for that. 5% for the first level downliners, 3% for the second level downliners. I think we have 1%, and it keeps going down and down and down as the downliners increase. So that's basically that. And another benefit of MMM, you have a bonus for video of happiness. Whenever you get help in MMM, you're supposed to write a video. You're supposed to do a video of happiness. If you do that video, we see your face in it, you get 5% of whatever amount of help you got as a bonus. So now you know everything about MMM. I encourage you, do this thing, get registered, follow the link there, fill in your details, and come join this wonderful world of change makers taking over the world. Thank you.